go past this, you'll notice a tourist hut coming into sight with a small green roof. Just look beyond there and you'll notice a big pile of rock. Now this is known as the terminal moraine, and the terminal moraine marks the furthest advance of the Athabasca Glacier from back in 1843. So if you have a look at the glacier now, which is straight ahead and to the right of us, you can actually see how much the glacier's retreated since the 1800s. Also on your right, noticing these piles of rock and debris, these are known as the annual and the push moraines, and these mark the advance and the retreat of the glacier each year as the glacier moves. And hopefully your Ice Explorer driver should tell you a little bit more about moraines on your tour. And I'm just going to ready you up to let them know we're on our way. Okay guys, so just on your left here you'll notice we have a small forest. This is known as a subalpine forest. This means that only evergreens grow in this area. Now trees in this area are actually over 300 years old. Now if you look to your far right in the distance across the valley, you can see a triangular shaped forest. Now this is known as the ancient forest, and trees in this area are actually over 700 years old, and they are some of the oldest trees that we have here in Alberta. So you'll notice that the trees are fairly small for how old they are, and that's simply because they have very poor growing conditions up here in the high altitudes. And they've only got about 60 to 90 days a year to grow, and that is during the summer months here in the Rocky Mountains. Also, if you look on your left, you might notice that some of the trees only have branches on one side. Now this is known as flagging, and it's caused by a katabatic wind. Katabatic meaning downhill. So it's a cold and a constant wind, and as it comes downhill off of the glacier, it picks up tiny ice crystals along the way and it blasts the sides of the trees. So it's a little bit like sandblasting. So it's known as flagging because it looks like a flag being blown in the wind. So guys, we're reaching the transfer point now, and today your bus number is 549. It was one of the big white buses, and your driver today is Matt. Please remember to take all of your belongings with you, and again placing any rubbish that you may have in the bin provided at the front of the bus.